So good to see. So good to see everyone. This is wonderful to have everyone back together again. The past couple of times that we've met, we've been talking a little bit about using our breath to help with anxiety. We're going to continue with that because this is something that is always with you, your breath. So the first thing that we're going to do is just be aware again of our breath and our bodies. So just kind of wiggle in your body wherever you are, whether you're standing or sitting. So just kind of notice your body, do a little wiggle, maybe roll your shoulders and notice if there's a little tightness or tension anywhere in your body, and just acknowledge that. It's Monday, so I'm not sure what you did over the weekend, but maybe you're feeling a little bit of tightness or tenderness in some of your muscles. So just acknowledge that. And then let's just be aware of the breath coming in our nose and out of our nose, just for about 3 breaths, just noticing your breath. Good. And when you were noticing your breath, did did you notice any difference between the in breath in length and your out breath? Because sometimes when we're anxious, our out breath is very, very short. Not sometimes, usually it is shorter. So what we're trying to do is allow your out breath to be just a little bit longer. So just notice that again as you inhale, and just see if you can make your out breath a little bit longer. It helps even if you can count, like even if we're just inhaling to the count of 2, inhaling, and then see if you can stretch your exhalation all the way to 4, and then exhaling, inhaling, exhaling, 2, 3, 4. So we're softening and lengthening our breath. This is especially helpful if you have trouble going to sleep at night, or if you wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep. That can really raise our anxiety level, because then we just watch the clock and go, oh, I'm not going to get sleep tonight. I can feel it. And so to help get out of that mind frame of like, oh no, I'm not sleeping, one of the things that you can do is start to soften and allow the body to just soften from the top of your head all the way down to your toes. So we're going to practice that. And if you ever find yourself not being able to sleep, or you wake up in the middle of the night and can't get back to sleep, this is a very good way to just help to soften and allow your body to go from I'm not sleeping to, I'm feeling my body starting to relax and soften. So again, it has to do with the breath. So we're just noticing the breath. And sometimes when we can't get back to sleep, our breath is that short and shallow. So coming to the breath and just seeing if you can allow your exhalation to be a little bit longer than your inhalation. Just noticing. And then starting to soften the body. A lot of times we're not even aware that our body is holding on to tension. So one of the areas that loves to hold on to tension is the jaw. So right now, just while we're here, no matter what you're doing right now, just allow your jaw to soften. To do that, many times when your jaw is held tight, you can feel your tongue like it's glued up to the roof of your mouth. So allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Feel your jaw softening. As the jaw softens, it has that that downward trickle down effect, and it allows the rest of the body to soften. So we're going to systematically just go through and allow parts of the body, we're calling attention to them. And sometimes you might even have to like squeeze your muscles if you're not sure that you're able to soften them. So when we start with the top of the head, and we're going to just like squeeze the eyes. So just squeeze your eyes and then allow your eyes to then soften. So we're just calling attention to the eyes, softening the eyes. And then notice cheeks. Sometimes when we're grimacing or we're not even sure, like even when your jaw is held tight, your cheeks feel tight all the way around, down, all the way into the jaw. So allow the cheeks to soften. Your lips softening. Just notice that in the face, how your face is softening. And then coming to the shoulders. Just notice the shoulders. When you're in bed and you are not able to sleep, sometimes I'll just pull my shoulders up towards my ears, because many times I'm not even aware that my shoulders are pretty much already there. And so just pulling them up even a little bit more, and then allowing your shoulders to soften away from the ears can allow the body to feel more at ease. Just noticing that your shoulders are softening. Allow your arms to just soften. And wherever your hands are right now, just notice if you're holding, sometimes we hold our hands tight, we're not even aware of it. So notice your hands and actually tighten them for just a brief moment, and then slowly allow your hands to just open and soften, just noticing that. And then coming back to the arms. Arms are softening, hands are softening. Notice the chest. Allow your chest to soften. Lower back, just softening. Allowing the body to soften. Continuing down. Many times our lower back and hips feel tight, and even the buttocks. So just gently, just kind of squeeze your buttocks a bit so you can just feel your sitting bones, and then allow that whole area to soften. Many times we're simply not aware of how we're holding on, and we want to be able to let go and allow the muscles to soften. So we're softening, coming down, all the way down, just noticing legs. Allowing the muscles in your legs to just soften. All the way down to the calves, just softening the calves. Coming down to your feet, just wiggle your toes a bit. Maybe move your ankles just so you're aware of that. And then allowing the feet to soften. Just softening the body. And then start at the top of your head and just slowly start to work your way down again, just noticing, are there areas that might still be holding on to a little bit of tightness? and go back and allow those areas to soften. You might need to, again, allow your eyes to just sink back and soften. Jaw softening again. You might need to let the tongue release from the roof of the mouth again. And just slowly coming down the body, just noticing if there's any other areas of tightness, any places that you might be holding on, sometimes in the belly. Softening the belly by just focusing your breath there for a moment, inhaling and just feeling the gentle rising and expanding out of the belly and ribs. And as you exhale, noticing how everything just kind of pulls back in. And then coming all the way down to your feet. And then by that time, usually after about the second following all the way down the body, I'm able then to feel my body softening, and I can feel my exhalation lengthening. And many times I'm able to go right to sleep after practicing that mindfulness technique of just allowing your body to soften, just starting at the top. Maybe you like to start at the bottom and work up. Either way is fine. You might want to start at the bottom. If you like that way, do that way. Or if you're starting at the top, go all the way down. And you might need to do it more than once just to allow your body to soften and allow the body to finally feel at ease. And then as the body's softening, many times you go right to sleep. Now, if you don't go right to sleep, that's okay too, because sometimes just allowing your body to soften can allow the body then to get out of that fight or flight, and then you're able to rest, all right? And when you're in that resting phase, that's when your body can start to heal. So that's really important that you allow that resting state in the body. All right, I'm hoping that this will help the next time when you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't get back to sleep, or if you're just having trouble falling asleep. I find it very helpful many times when I cannot get back to sleep. So hopefully this is helpful, and I'm looking forward to seeing you soon